How to become a music producer, lesson 3 of the Fruity Loop Studio. The Fruity Loop Studio interface is what we're going to be discussing today. The things you see and understand, how to know where this and that is, how to control it, how to use it. That's what the interface is going to be about today. Stay tuned. This area is where you bring your studio instrument that you want to use. The instrument you want to use, maybe drums, piano, banjo, flute, whatever you want to bring, you get them here. For example, when you come to the packs, I click the packs. What you see drums, flex, instrument, legacy, loops, SFX, risers. Now, they all have different sounds. Risers can be used. Yes, this is the riser. It can be used as like an effect. This can be used like an effect. Then I'm stopping it because we're not using it right now. There are different kind of risers. Even drums. If you click drums, inside drums you see its children. Drum, you have cymbals, hats, kick, kits, percussions, SFX, snare drum, toms. You see there are more. Just keep exploring. Click on the cymbal alone. You see we have different kind of cymbals with different sounds. Now we leave the cymbal, we go to hats. Even the hats, there are different sounds for the hats. The kicks, you see, different sound for the kicks. So which kick fits your kind of song you want to create best is the one you use. You see, different sounds depending on what you want to get, the sound you want to use. Then we even have some SFX, represent effects. Some kind of sounds, sometimes you want an effect. That's the SFX, you can get it here. Then the snare drum, you can see different sounds of snare drum. I mostly use this for rock songs, pop songs, funk songs. But when it has to do with hip hop and all that, we have this is good for hip hop, afro, and all that. We have our tones. Feel free on your own to experiment. Once you hear the sound and you get what you want, you just drag. Let's go into instrument. Inside the same part, you see there are children. In the instrument, you're seeing bass, guitar, keyboard, and all that. Now, once I drag this piano, for instance, I want to hold on this grand piano and drag it down to the channel rack. Remember, we talked about the channel rack. It's where you arrange your instruments. Even if you want to use 50, 15, 10, it's in the channel rack you arrange it. This is the channel rack. Once I held this grand piano and I drag and I come beneath this place and I left it is there. The grand piano is going to, in some seconds now, you see it has come, it has appeared. The grand piano is now officially here. Now you can use it to generate, to play, to get the kind of song you want to get with the grand piano. So there are more and more instruments on this area, in these areas. Once you click them, you drag them to the channel rack. You can also click to replace. For example, I want to bring instrument from another category in this same left side of the Fruity Loop Studio. Now I went to the plugin preset. Click the plugin preset, click the generator. You see there are more. Remember, I clicked the plugin preset and I went to generator, click generator, and this opened. Plenty of instruments are here. Let me go to the hammer. You see, even inside the hammer, you're seeing more instruments. If I take, for instance, pad, you see there are more kinds of pad, many kinds of pad, and I pick Atlantis, for example. I want to replace this 808O hats because I don't need it. And I left my Atlantis there. Here it is, it appears. And this is the plugin, this is the software, this is the Atlantis. Now, this is the sound it makes. You see? Now, because any instrument you are on, once the green is here, remember, once the green is here, that's where you are on. That's the instrument that you are using. Where the green is at. Now, I went to acid 4. Acid 4, the green is on acid 4. Then I came, this is the sample of the instrument. This is the looks. Then once I click it, you see, it's on acid 4. That's the sound. You can also use it. Then I went to pan flute. I click on pan flute. I place the green. The green is now there. If I see, any instrument, once you are on it, once the green is on it, that's where you are. You can play from it. Remember, I brought them from the left side of the screen. So there are more and more instruments. You can experiment with them, get more of them from this left side of the screen. Now, I've opened it again. I went to Ogun. For instance, I went to bass guitars. Bass. There are more bass down here. Now, if I'm done with this place and I want to go out from here, the right way to go out from there is to close the folder. Click the bass folder, it closes. Click the Ogun folder, it closes. Then you come up to the plugin preset, or click the generator, it folds, and that's that. Then if you want to close them generally, you can just come and hit this green button up here and everything closes. So it's as simple as that.